2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And in this arena, you can feel the tensions mounting with each player introduction. This series already at 2-0. A lot to play for.
And it's also possible these guys came in a little overconfident. You let your guard down for a second in this league, and you're right to get burned.
Chicago with the ball. Launches a three. He buries it from three.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Right side, Morant. 1:10 left to play in the first. Fires in the triple.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Pass to Jeffries. From deep. No good that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Outside Payne. Here's Henderson. Sinks the tray. He has 6.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Outside Morant. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pounded by Morant. From 8 feet away, drops it in.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
And you've got to be able to show some resiliency, right? Keep pounding away, and it finally falls for you.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Bulls, they're up 7. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court for Chicago.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Now the Knicks with it. Trailing by 10. Towns for 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Chicago's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. And it's Morant missing. Morant's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Rodman. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Bryant with the bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And that one's good. Morant.
A phase of his game that Ja's worked hard on. Morant's jumper becoming more and more reliable.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. To end the run. Can't get it to drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And here's Payne outside. They get it back. And Carr gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
And this is exactly what he's capable of.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like
And it's the Bulls with the ball. A 2-point game.
A point guard with length. Morant can do a little bit more than just handle himself inside.
So for Chicago right now, Payne out there with Carr. Then it's Morant, and it's Henderson in at 2 guard. Pass to Torres. Hamilton kicks to Jeffries. Here's Francis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On deep. Henderson, no good. Knicks trailed by 4. Here's Jeffries. New York, no good that time either.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And the pass to Carr. Over Hamilton. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net. The third quarter comes to a close. Bulls lead by 6. And do not go away as we'll be...
The visiting team, 15.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. They've got Towns, and it's Freeman in at the 2. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Count it. Francis has got his first bucket of the night.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Jeffries, the pass to Freeman. A 3-pointer, no good.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Carter finds Bryant. It's Henderson on the wing. Off target from 3-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Jeffries. Chicago grabs the miss. Puts up a 3. And again, no good by Chicago. Down low. Here's Freeman. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
It's in!
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds. Play to get them an easy bucket.
New York calls timeout. They trailed by 4. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Chicago making a switch here. Morant's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Coach Nick Nurse talked to his team. He said, we've got to pick it up right here, right now. If we're going to win this game, we have to take control. This is the time. Kevin.
Thanks, David. can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul. It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Great positioning on the putback.
I understand we're seeing some high-powered offense, but you've got to put up a little more resistance than that.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I can sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 29 seconds left in the game. Off the inbound, no good. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
Yeah, easy call.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so they foul intentionally.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Here's Carter. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So the Bulls win it. This was a crucial game for them, tying up the series at 2 apiece, Greg. A huge accomplishment.
And this series, I think, hinged on who picked up Game 4, Kevin. I mean, now it's a 3-game series, and anything can happen.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinal. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. See you next time.
It's time to introduce the starting 5 for your home team. At center, 7 feet, 7 inches. Number 7. At the point guard position, standing 6'8", number 32. Ja Morant. At the small forward position, 6 feet, 10 inches, number 35, Lawrence. At the other forward position, 7 feet, 1 inch, number 2, starting at the other guard, standing 6'2", number 1, Henderson. The head coach of your home team. Once again, your home team.
We all know how pivotal Game 5s have been throughout playoff history. We're proud to bring you another one right here, live on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. And for the Bulls, you take a look at New York. They've played a tremendous series so far, but tonight may be their biggest challenge yet.
Yeah, and Game 5 often determines the series outcome. We've seen it time and time again. Now, they'll need to block out the distractions, execute offensively, and get some big stops down the stretch.
And so off the tip, it is New York. Pass to Hamilton. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Carr can't get it to go.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
Pass to Henderson from the arc. And Hamilton pulls it down. Here's the three. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Out to the wing. Shoots it from the corner, and that one good.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Pass to Francis. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Here's Carr. That three's off the mark. For New York, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Counted.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Henderson. Good, and the setup by Morant.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And so it's New York, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Great shot selection right now. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
So on the floor for the Knicks. Pass to Towns. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. That one drops for him.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
The Knicks with the lead. Here's Rodman. Right wing. There's the three. And the Knicks miss again.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
The Knicks have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Offensive board. Francis. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Carr gets it to go.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
Here's Rodman. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. On the take. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
New York ball. Substitution on the court.
The Knicks have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Here's Jeffries. Off target with the 3. Now here's Bryant. Fires it. He squares up and sinks it. Bryant's got his second bucket on the night.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Knicks out in front, up by 5.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith for the Knicks. They have yet to take control of this series or the game. We know the team that wins Game 5 of a series that's tied 2-2 is often the one to advance. And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And let's get you back onto the court for more of this pivotal Game 5. Here's Henderson. They grab their own miss. And that one drops.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
And for the Knicks. Shoots. Pass to Jeffries. From behind the arc. It's hauled in by Henderson. And the Bulls shooting the rock well at 46%. From deep. The shot that time not on target. And New York will come the other way to the paint. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. Bryant, he's checked in for Chicago.
Substitution on the court.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Chicago's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And it's Morant missing for New York. They've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Towns. Here's Francis, hounded by Morant. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Jeffries, no good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
The Knicks with the rebound. This one for 3. Missed it. And so it's the New York Knicks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. They're communicating well and stringing together stops. More NBA on 2K. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. Lets it go from deep. He can't get it to go.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And for New York. And the Knicks shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. To the middle. Here's Francis. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Bryant from deep 3-point land. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. To the inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth.
Home team foul.
Bagley's checked in for Chicago. Booknight comes in for Bryant.
Substitution on the court.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
In this series setup, Game 5s are so important. A massive win for the Knicks.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And with a win here in Game 5, they're able to snatch a 3-2 lead in this series.
Yeah, they've got a sliver of breathing room now. Closing out a series is never an easy task, but they've got 2 chances to do it.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Here's Rodman.
Home team foul. James Booknight. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Knicks. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 9 seconds left in the game. Will it go? That one no good. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. And with this win, they've piled on the pressure. They only need one more victory to close the series out.
And this was a critical performance. At 2-2, a team season can ride on a Game 5 like this one. They did a terrific job of rising to the moment and taking control of the series.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The visitors, as they got off the team bus earlier, the attitude and confidence they have is clear. It's Game 6 of the Eastern Conference semifinals here. Welcome back to the postseason action. It's heating up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan, and we've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. D.A., take it away.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the 90s NBA was physical, and no team embodied that more than the Knicks. When the league cracked down with rule changes in 1997, it was seen as a direct response to New York. Then Nick Doc Rivers said, those were anti-Nick rules, obviously aimed at us because we did those things so much more and so much harder than everybody else. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And look at Chicago. There's just one goal for him, Greg, and one goal only. Get this series to a Game 7.
And after everything they've accomplished this season, it would be a crushing blow if it comes. To an end tonight. If they can get out of here with the win, everything will be in their favor in Game 7.
They'll have the momentum for sure. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Payne. Carr is out there with John Morant. And it's Henderson in at the shooting guard position. And for New York, and it's Jeffries in at the point guard.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Freeman passes to Torres. Offensive rebound. Francis misses in close. 1:14 left in the first quarter. From deep three-point range, Henderson, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
For New York, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Got that one up quick.
Knicks lead 4-2.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
New York ball. Substitution on the court.
40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. That one goes. Count it.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Passes it to Freeman. Rodman outside. Towns, high post. McCaw, the pass to Freeman. Good, nice job down low. 6 points for him.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Knicks lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second.
4. And your Knicks City Kings.
And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Taking a look at the Bulls, we've got Morant, also Bryant out there, and it's Ray in at the 3, the small forward. The pass to Hamilton. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. To the inside. Here's Pessoa. Lays it up off the glass.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
To the paint. Here's Hamilton. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
They now take the lead. Bryant's got the lead up to 1 now for Chicago.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Pass to Freeman. Here's Torres. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so Bryant will bring it up for Chicago. Chambers kicks to Bryant. Over Jeffries, and a nice shot by Bryant. Bryant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This offense just continues to impress.
Passes it to Freeman. Hamilton with it. Some nice passing by New York here. The shot's good.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Jeffries. His 3-pointers off the mark. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Substitution on the court.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. From deep, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for
the score.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, there's a definite postseason buzz in the air. Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Smith, and Shaquille O'Neal. Well, for Chicago, this series has been a hard-fought one. Tonight's game, no different. Trailing 3 games to 2, their backs up against the wall, and we'll just have to wait and see if they have what it takes to force a Game 7. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
You have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit, but tonight they...
And now with the second half about to get underway.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. Chicago leading by 4. And it's Freeman in at the 2 guard. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
And you know, the adjustments should have already been made. They know he's a good shooter from that spot.
Jeffries the pass to Torres. And he uses the glass on the layup.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
The Knicks shooting at 50% in a decent groove. A pass to Freeman. And New York making a change here. Towns is checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Ryan's checked in.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Bulls leading by 7. 56 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Payne, lays it up and banks it in. Payne's got 5 points in the quarter.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Freeman. It's hauled in by the Bulls. The 3 from Bryant. Here's Carr, and there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Carr's got the lead up to 11 now for Chicago. Right side Towns. Will it go? Off the left rim and out. Outside Bryant. From deep three-point range, misses there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's Chicago up by 11. And don't go away. We'll be back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinal. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Morant, Payne out there with Carr. Then there's Carter, and it's Henderson in at the 2 spot. And both free throws good for Rodman. And so Morant will bring it up for the Bulls. Shoots from the right block. Shots good by Carr.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
And it's Morant missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And trying to extend this lead, no better way than playing north and south, getting after it.
And you can see that backcourt just setting the tone for the entire team.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got his first 2 points.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Here's Freeman. And a miss there on the triple.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And I can tell you, with this win coming in Game 6, things are looking very bright indeed for Chicago.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting, despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, whenever things started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And this series has really been entertaining. Now going all the way to a Game 7. They were able to force it after all.
Yeah, and I think this speaks to the fortitude they had coming into this game. They knew they had to win to stay alive, and they did it. And how about in dramatic fashion, going to be one heck of a Game 7.
The 3 from Morant, off target. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. I think, Greg, they played with a little more relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific. You're right. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the winner tonight, advancing to... And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. And for Chicago, you take a look at the Knicks. Well, it took a monumental effort just to push this to a Game 7. Now, do they have enough left to win on the road against a very talented club?
That's a good question. I mean, at this point, I think the physical exhaustion may take a backseat to the mental exhaustion, especially with the energy of the crowd working against them. To advance, they're going to have to be more focused than they've ever been.
And yep, it's good.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
No good on the triple. Chicago with the ball from deep three-point range. Kept alive. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
52 seconds left to play in the first. Yep, count it.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And here's Bryant outside. Buries it from three.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Pass to Jeffries. Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go. Give him 8.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Outside Carter. There's the triple. Francis grabs the board. He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Knicks.
The Knicks. 10.
Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
The Knicks pull it in. And for the Knicks. Fires from the wing. Chambers grabs the miss.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Pass to Rodman. Off the mark with a little step back Jay.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And Carr gets it to go.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Here's Rodman. No good with the triple. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Henderson. Off target from three-point range. New York trailing. Here's Jeffries. Nails it from beyond the arc. 32 seconds left in the first half of this one. The three is up. Drills it from deep. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Plenty of space. And he can't get that one. Here's Henderson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Jeffries. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Chicago Bulls up 4. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And guys, for the Bulls, they're 1/2 away from finally moving on in this series. And that wraps up the half.
Fans, a big round of applause for y'all.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. So it's the home team now. 4-point game. To the left side wing. He shoots. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. He's got 5.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
And for New York. Pass to Francis. Here's Hamilton. Turnaround Jay. Rebounded by Payne.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
From deep. And the three-pointer goes.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Rodman. Doesn't go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Sinks that one from the post.
Dynamic. I mean, every night Morant makes incredible plays, and that extends as well to his passing.
And the Knicks shooting just 38% for this game so far. Pass to Rodman. Hounded by Morant. Here's Hamilton. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Bryant, he's checked in for Chicago. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Towns. And again, the Knicks missing. The Bulls have gone 3 of 3 in this second half. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And he makes the first.
Henderson at the line for 2.
Good on both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
To the left wing. Here's Jeffries. The putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Bulls, they're up by 11. And we'll have the start of the
15.
And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. New York with the ball. They trail by 11. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more. Morant with it. And for the Knicks. And it's McCaw in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening. And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact, this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He complimented the three-point shooting. He said, quote, "It's one thing to get the look, it's another to bury it. I believe in you guys. I think you've got this game on lock. Let's go out there and let's take this, guys."
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Off the mark there with a three.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, you could feel the playoff intensity in that block. He's playing some extra aggressive defense out there.
Pass to Rodman. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Bryant from deep three-point land. Good, and the setup by Morant. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Pass to Carr. Out left to the wing. Lets it go. They get the rebound. Payne with the bucket. And now it's an 11-point Chicago lead.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Pass to Carr. Jacks up a three. Second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on. And it took 7 games, but with this victory, they've wrapped this series up and are moving on to the conference finals.
A thrilling, hard-fought series, and they definitely deserve to be moving on after the hard work they put into winning it.
Time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference playoffs. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA.